Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Business Class. In May 1992, Pepsi Cola Products Philippines, Inc. joined the list of companies which found that basing promotional campaigns on numbers can be both risky and costly. Towards the end of its number fever campaign last year, Pepsi Cola found itself swamped with claims for prices from people who found the numbers 349 under their bottle crown. Pepsi Cola refused to pay any of the claims on the ground that, in accordance with an alleged security code, none of the winners had winning numbers. In the last 2 weeks, two events have taken place which has raised the temperature of the 349 controversy. One of these is the release of a report by the Senate Trade and Industry Committee, headed by Senator Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, which has found Pepsi Cola Products Philippines Incorporated guilty on the ground of gross negligence and deceitful advertising. The other event was the issuance the other day of a resolution by an assistant prosecutor of the City of Manila, Attorney Jose Masigla, which dismissed close to 1,000 cases filed against Pepsi Cola by 349 alleged winners. Tonight, to discuss the implications of these two events, Business Class decided to invite Senator Arroyo, Attorney Masigla, Prosecutor Masigla, and a representative of the 349 Alliance Incorporated. It should be a very interesting exchange given the heat of this controversy. Before we go into that, however, let's pause for a few reminders. Ladies and gentlemen, our guests this evening are headed by the chairman of the Senate Trade and Commerce Committee, which authored the report which has given rise once again to this controversy, Senator Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Good evening, Glo.
Good evening, Rudy.
This is Senator Arroyo is the first person that we have asked to come and guest on Business Class twice, and probably, I hope, will not be the last. Our other guest from the government is the Assistant Prosecutor of the City of Manila, Attorney Jose Masigla.
Good evening,
Joe. Siguro naman, sisigla ang pag-uusap natin ngayong gabi, no?
Ako, matamlay lang ako pag walang pera.
Bakit? 349, kuha ko pa rin? Our other guest, our third guest, let me start the ball rolling by asking Senator Arroyo. The question is, for those who didn't, senators, for those who didn't read very carefully what appeared in the papers and who didn't follow the report or your press conference, what were the salient findings of your committee?
Well, it begins with an account, Rudy, of as much as we can piece together what happened in this 349 fiasco. The story started early last year when the Pepsi Cola's agent got permission from the Department of Trade and Industry to conduct a promo consisting of a raffle where the numbers would be feeded into the crowns of the Pepsi Cola
Number fever.
bottles. It was called the Pepsi Cola Number Fever Game. And the winning numbers would consist of winning 3-digit numbers. Now, every number had a security code. The security code was supposed to be a guard against tampering or faking. The promotion was quite successful in the beginning. When a 3-digit number would be called as the winner, people who owned the crowns with a 3-digit number announced would go and claim their prizes, and everything was very smooth, and it was very successful. So Pepsi Cola decided to have an extension. It was in the extension where the problem occurred. Again, in the beginning, it was quite normal. Every day, a 3-digit number would be announced as the winner until 349 was announced as the winner by TV Patrol. And the next day, when people went to claim their prizes, then many people were claiming prizes, and not everybody was getting the prizes they were
there
claiming.
were too many, far more winners than they expected.
Yes, that's right. Not everybody was given a prize, to say the least. And so the consumers went to complain. Because of the numerous complaints, the Department of Industry started to look into the case. And also, the consumers went to the Senate. This is now shortly after election.
How many people are involved here, Vic?
Well, in the first place, Pepsi seeded 800,349 crowns.
800,000.
800,000.
How many members of your alliance?
Now, the alliance is from 30 to 40,000 families. It extends from Apari to Holo. I'd like to clarify only that it is PepsiCo. PepsiCo was the one who asked for permission to the advertising agency, Ogilvy and Mather, for the permission to run this promotion. And the reason why there were plenty of people who joined it is because it's really something. Even I would like to quote Lorenzo, chairman of PepsiCo, in an interview with Ding Marcelo of March 16. He said that this is the first time that a promotion is this successful, all because it takes only buying the soft drink and getting a crown and waiting for the winning number.
Senator, let me get back to what you said earlier and try to emphasize, to underscore the fact that everything was okay. You're implying that everything was okay when there were few winners. Is that in effect what you're saying? But when they were swamped with possible winners, the problem arose. Is that in effect what you're saying?
Well, I don't know about the cause and effect, but when 349 was announced and many winners claimed it, not all the winners got it, to say the least. In fact, only a few winners were really given the prizes. Pepsi Cola revised its announcement. Now, you not only needed to have a winning 3-digit number, you also needed to have a winning security code. Because it turned out that the number 349 had 10 different security codes.
This was the first time that the phrase security code came into the picture.
The phrase security code had been in the picture before, but as a way of detecting fake crowns.
From genuine crowns.
From genuine crowns. This time, it surfaced as a second criterion for winning.
Okay.
They announced it, Rudy, they announced it through only as a criteria for winning on the day or the following day when 349 was announced.
Then you had a distinction between winning and non-winning.
That's
349.
right. That's right.
Okay. Senator, how extensively did you go into the background of this entire controversy? I believe you conducted hearings over a 7-month period.
Yes, hearings as well as we went over tons of documents. Tons of documents. And so I think if you notice, though the report has received a lot of attacks, there's no attack on the substance of the finding.
None.
None. No, the substance of the has not been controverted.
Joe, I'll get to you in a minute, but I just want to go to exhaust this first. Now, has there been a precedent in this country for this fiasco?
To my knowledge, none.
This was the first time this was
Yes.
This
happening.
is the first time.
All promos in the past have.
They've been fairly normal, fairly smooth.
And, well, I should be asking Joe this because he's the lawyer in this group. Joe, what is the experience in other countries? When something like this happens, what happens?
Well, in my resolution,